Welcome back. In today's video, we will see how to integrate Salesforce with Python. After watching this video, you will be able to create, delete, update or fetch records from Salesforce into your Python code. So for this, we will be using this Python library named Simple Salesforce. So first of all, we have to install this library into our system, and the command is already shown in our screen. So we will copy this command and go to our VS Code and paste the command and press enter. As I have already installed it, that is why it is showing me requirement already satisfied. So this is how you will be able to install this simple Salesforce module. Now we have to, first of all, let's start with writing the code. And in order to write the code, first of all, we have to create some constants which will install some configuration file values. So I will paste this constant. As you can see on my screen, we have four constants: consumer key, consumer secret, username and password. In order to find this consumer key and consumer secret, you can watch my video titled how to call Salesforce web service using Postman. So in this video, I have shown you how to create a connected app in Salesforce, and after creating the connected app, you will be able to see the consumer key and consumer secret. So you have to copy those consumer key and consumer secret and paste it into your Python file. So this is all about consumer key and consumer secret. Now let's go back to our integration with Salesforce. So first of all, what we will do is we will write the code to connect with Salesforce org, and then we will perform the CRUD operation into it. So let me open this Python file. Let's add a comment connecting with Salesforce, and here first of all we have to import the Salesforce. So from Simple Salesforce we will import Salesforce. After that we will create the connection. So sf equals to the Salesforce class, and here we have to pass some parameters. The parameters are username, password, consumer key and consumer secret. So whatever we have declared at the top, we will use it here. So first of all, username, which will be username, then password, which will be password, then consumer key, which will be consumer key, and then consumer secret, which will be consumer secret. Let's save it, and in the next line what we will do is we will create a account record. So create single account, and let's create a variable created account, and sf dot the name of the object. So we will use account dot and then the method, which is create method, and under this we will pass the key value pair. So let's give a name to the account. So name of the account is sample account from Python. Let's save it, and in the next line what we can do is we can create print the results. So print a created account. So we will be able to see if the account is created or not, or the operation is successful or not, or if we are able to find the ID as well or not. So let's write python 3 main.py and press enter, and it will take some time to execute. And as you can see, one ID is returned here and the success is set to true. So the operation is successful. Let me copy this ID, and then I will go to my Salesforce org and paste the ID here. Let me copy it again. I will paste the ID here and press enter. So we will see one account with the name sample account from Python. So an account record is created into Salesforce. Now let's try to update this account record. So first of all, what I will do is I will comment these lines because we don't need it. And now let's update this account record. So we will write update account, update single account, and after this sf dot the name of the object account dot update. Then first of all we have to pass the key, and then the First of all, we have to pass the ID of the record which we want to update, and after that we will pass the JSON. So let me pass here the name, and name we want to set to updated account from Python, and let's also set some other fields of the Salesforce object. So let's set the industry. Let's set the industry as technology and save it. As you can see, it is saved. So uh, let's run the code. I will go here and press this, and let's wait for it to execute. As you can see, it is executed. So let's go back to our Salesforce org and refresh the page. This account name will change, and also the industry field is blank, so it will be equals to technology. Let me refresh the page. As you can see on screen, the name of the account is changed, updated account from Python, and then the industry is set to technology. So this is how we can update a record, a single record. Now let's try to delete this record. So for that, it is also simple. First of all, let me add a comment account, then sf dot account dot delete, and then we have to pass the ID of the record which we want to delete. Let's save it and execute the code. And as you can see on screen, if I refresh this page, the record will not be available. Unfortunately, there was a problem. We can't find the record you are trying to access. So this may have been deleted by another user. So as we deleted this record, that is why we are not able to see the record into our Salesforce org. So now let's try to fetch some account record. So we will write some SOQL query. So let me create a variable fetch accounts, and then sf.query, and under this I will pass the SQL query. Select ID comma industry from account, and we will add a limit. It space 5, and on the next line, let's first of all print this, print test accounts, and see the result. Let me clear this as well, and let's execute it. As you can see, lot of data is being displayed here. So first of all, we need to go to this key, because this key contains the records, as you can see. So first of all, we will write here records, and let's execute it again. As you can see, now we are at the accounts, and let's SOQL it. So what I will do is I will cut it. Uh, let's store it into the variable accounts, and then we will use the for loop in Python. So for account in accounts, let's try to print. Let me just copy this statement, because that way we will be able to save the time. So here I have pasted it. So we are printing the account ID. As you can see, we have the key as ID, then the key as name, and the key as industry. That is why account ID, account name, and account industry. Now it will be printed properly, and we will be able to read the information. So let me just clear it and then execute. As you can see on screen, we are able to fetch 5 accounts from Salesforce into Python using sf.query, and these are the IDs, name, and industry of that account record. Now let's try to do some bulk operations. So as of now, what we have done is we have created a single account, updated a single account, and deleted a single account. Now what we will do is we will create a account in bulk, or update them in bulk, or delete them in bulk. Let me add one comment here. fetch accounts, and also I will comment the complete code. Comment the complete code and save the file. After this, we will create a bulk account. So create bulk account, and we will uh, create a variable bulk account equals to this. Create a list, and under this list, we will have the key value pairs. So first of all, name, account one from Python. Let's also pass the industry as well. For industry, it will be first it will be agriculture, and let me copy this and paste it one more time. See, time. Here we will change the industry as telecommunication, and the title to account. After doing this, let's go to the next line and insert the account. So inserted accounts equals to sf dot bulk. If we want to create deal with multiple records, then we have to use the bulk. After that, the name of the object, and then insert, and in the bracket we have to pass the variable bulk account, and then we will print this inserted. Let's save it and execute our code. Let's clear it. So it is taking time. It execute. As you can see on screen, we are getting no errors, and the accounts are created with this and this IDs. Let's go to our Salesforce org and confirm we are able to see two accounts or not. All accounts. Let me just find it here. And as you can see, account 1 and account 2 from Python are visible. Let's click on it to confirm the industry. So this is agriculture, and for the second one, it will be telecommunication, as you can see on screen. So now we are able to create an account in bulk. Now we will update those accounts in bulk. So again, it will be similar. First of all, what we will do is we have to create this list, and in this list we will have ID as well along with other details, and then again we have to use sf bulk account update. What we will do is I will just copy this, and I will comment this because we don't require it now, and let's paste it and update bulk account, and here we need to pass the IDs. So ID, let me find the ID. So this is the ID of account 2. First of all, let me copy from account it, paste it here, and here I will just write get account 1. For this also I will write get account 2, and again we need to paste the ID. That is why I am writing here ID, and then I will paste the ID here for account 2 as well. Let me go back and copy it for account 2. It is copied, and now I'll paste it here, and let's save it. And also we have to change this method to update, and let rename this to updated accounts. Updated, these are two updated as well. Let's save it and clear our console and execute our Python script. So as you can see, let's refresh this account to from Python. We should see updated account to from Python. As you can see, it is updated. Let's confirm for the other as well. And as you can see on the screen, this is also updated. Now let's try to delete multiple accounts. So again, we just need the IDs. So the IDs from here. So for deleting as well, there is simple. Let's add one couple accounts and one. Let me create one variable bulk underscore delete underscore data, and it will contain the list, and we have to pass the IDs. So let me just copy these IDs. One more time we will copy it. Let's go here and copy this ID and paste it here. So we have prepared the records which we want to delete. Now let's execute the command. So it will be delete result equal to sf.bulk.account delete, and under it we will pass the bulk delete data and we will print the result. So print delete a result and save. Let's execute this as well. So clear, and then python 3 main.py. Let's wait for it to get executed. Once it is executed, we will go to our Salesforce org and refresh the page. As you can see, it is deleted. That is why we are not able to see it. And the other one is also gone. So now the last thing is remaining, which is we will query all records. So let me just comment it. After that, we will see how to query all record. I will just copy the code and paste it here because this video is already getting longer. So this is how we will. So first of all, what I have done here is I have created a variable query, and inside it I have written the SQL query select ID name from account. After that, we have created one more variable all accounts, and then sf.query all, and then we have passed the query variable. Here on line number 65, we are just printing the total number of records in our Salesforce org for account object, and then we are printing the ID and name of all the records page. So let me execute this as well. So I'll clear it and then I will execute it. And there are a lot of records. That is why I have to increase the size. So total there are 19 records, and these are the name of those records along with the IDs. And if we go to our Salesforce org and click on all accounts, you will see we are having 19 records. So this is how you can use Python, the simple Salesforce library, to interact with a Salesforce record. There is a lot of things which you can do. I have just given you a glimpse of it. So if you want to learn more about this simple Salesforce module, you can go here. There is lot of example here, and we have just seen the CRUD operation with single record or bulk record. So that's it in this video. Thank you very much.